The focus of my major paper is corporate education, the polarization of pedagogy and andragogy. Now more than ever, employers are investing in their human capital. Besides traditional benefits, companies are now offering employees more untraditional benefits, including internal education opportunities and education bursaries. This commitment to adult education is a great asset to both employers and employees. However, corporate education is still a relatively new trend. Creating dynamic curriculums and presentation formats are still evolving. Most corporate education models are rigid and separated into two categories. The first category is instructor-led seminars, or in other words, pedagogy. The second category is self-directed e-learning, or Andragogy. Simply utilizing one approach alienates the learner, which in a corporate setting is extremely diverse. The question is, where do we go from here? Unfortunately, there isn't an easy answer. It is difficult to implement varied approaches to corporate learners because a lot of environments aren't willing to fully commit time and resources to the cause. Additionally, a majority of corporate learning environments lack accountability. Testing, although set up in a pass or fail format, can be retried until the desired results are met. This style doesn't precipitate learning, but rather memorization, regurgitation, and a lack of retention. Because corporate education is meant to be used in the workforce, it is important that the learners can not only retain but apply the information to their everyday work. In this paper, I'm going to explore dynamic solutions to these issues. Corporate trainers must approach their students like educators. It is important to appeal to various learning types and styles. Corporate trainers also have to adapt to other special needs, including ESL learners and those who may struggle with technological skills. Regardless of the format, if it's in class, online, teacher-led, or self-directed, there are some key strategies to appeal to a majority of learners. These include using accessible language ensures that people who have a varying degree of English proficiency understand the material being provided. In some corporate training sessions, the topic being presented isn't common to everyone. Some people might be more experienced with specific topics and terminology while others may not. It is important to instruct mixed groups in a way that everyone feels comfortable without necessarily having any previous knowledge of the topic. Using videos, pictures, and other multimedia can help illuminate a specific idea and create engagement. Another solution to this problem is implementing hybrid classes. Hybrid classes can come in many forms. Utilizing interactive video conferencing, much like our Adobe Connect sessions, would greatly impact the engagement of corporate education. Shockingly enough, telephone conferencing still plays a big role in corporate education. This method is one-dimensional and makes the learning process very tedious for the students. Using a format like Adobe Connect, learners are given the freedom to explore topics in smaller groups during breakouts. Additionally, the format allows the opportunity to appeal to various learning styles through the use of pictures, lectures, and hands-on work. In order to make a lasting impression, corporate education needs to be situational by utilizing problem-based learning. For example, if someone is working in customer service, it would be beneficial to role-play using common situations. Reassess accountability. As previously mentioned, there is a lack of accountability within corporate education. Understandably, making the process rigorous and rigid with assessments could sour some learners' perspective towards the education process. However, regardless of the method of delivery, there needs to be an opportunity to flag learners who might need more attention on a specific topic. For example, if a student is using a self-directed online delivery method regarding safety standards and procedures used on site, it isn't acceptable for a learner to fail and retake the test multiple times until passing. Safety is on the line. If a student goes through the assessment process more than 2 times, a notification should be sent to the trainer in order to understand where the struggle originated. This process will help the trainer change or alter areas of difficulty if needed, as well as give the student feedback and support during their learning process.